Yeah.
So instead of saying, since January, we want to know what.
Right.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
Okay, we're starting right now. Well, thank you very much for doing this, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Greatly appreciated. How long have you been employed by the YMCA?
I've actually worked for the YMCA for 34 years. I've been with the Oshkosh YMCA for 29 of those years.
I've been with the YMCA now 26 years. My first position was a lifestyle center representative for the Green Bay YMCA at their Broadview Center.
I've been with the YMCA for 37 years in a variety of roles and responsibilities. I actually started my work experience with the YMCA as a lifeguard and swim instructor at the Manitowoc Two Rivers YMCA.
In your position, what are you professionally passionate about now that you've been running YMCAs for quite some time?
As a CEO, I'm passionate about providing the tools and the resources to our staff team to continue their life-changing work each and every day. I'm also passionate to ensure that we provide the best YMCA experience to our community as possible. The mission, the core values, and the opportunity to see the God-given potential in every individual really inspired me to be a part of the YMCA movement and has motivated me since.
As a CEO, I'm passionate about the people. And I think if you look, we're filming in the middle of the YMCA here and you see the people. And I get very passionate about the people we serve. But I think more importantly, what I really am passionate about is making sure people understand that the YMCA is more than a gym and swim place. We are a transformative organization that has a positive impact on people of all ages. We make sure that people grow in health, mental health, physical health, intellectually. We make sure that families have safe places for their kids to go so that they can go to work. There's so much more, and I'm very passionate about making sure that people understand that the YMCA helps meet the basic needs of individuals.
I had a passion for health and wellness, and certainly I had a passion for wanting to help people, and the Y afforded me that opportunity to do that. But more importantly, it was an organization that really aligned itself with my personal values. I was drawn to its Christian principles.
And you took over as CEO at a very interesting time in our history.
I sure did. I took over as CEO in January of 2020. So by the time I got going was about 45 days before COVID.
Speaking of this last project with the Child Care Center, the construction phase of the project started at the onset of the pandemic. Our community was just experiencing the first signs of COVID. I was amazed and impressed by how Miron moved to make sure there were safety protocols and safety measures into place to protect their employees, our participants, and even our subcontractors on the project.
Yeah, when you look at the complexity of this project, it really was a $34 million project between the YMCA and the Department of Veteran Affairs VA clinic that was done. And ensuring that we had construction management and a general contractor that could understand the complexities of that, manage that, that came with the reputation and the necessary skills and competency to deliver on that was critically important to our volunteers. And Miron certainly delivered on that.
The Fox West YMCA is really a unique opportunity to grow the organization as the community grows. We started this YMCA here as a small 24,000 square foot program center, and since that time we've added gyms and we've added pools and we added a child care center. So it's really been a unique and success story for our YMCA and the Greenville-Hortonville community. Our biggest growth in the Fox West community has been family memberships at the YMCA, and we love to see that. Our goals for our facilities are to have an all-in experience under one roof. So youth, adults, all under one roof, and this child care center allowed us to do that. We started with about 200 memberships in this organization, and now we are encroaching on that 8,000 to 10,000 members just in this one location alone.
What has this YMCA meant to the community of Oshkosh?
I think this new YMCA has meant a number of things to the community. First of all, being in the downtown area, this is just building a brand new Y in the middle of this neighborhood was a revitalization effort for the downtown area. And I think that's important, certainly from an economic standpoint, from a business standpoint, but more importantly from a community standpoint. This Y is going to be here for generations to come. It's going to be serving this community, these kids, families, seniors, and adults, helping them grow to their fullest potential. And that's ultimately what it really means to this community. No project goes as planned, and there are challenges. This was a challenging project. We were tearing down an old YMCA, keeping part of that YMCA, building a new YMCA around that facility while staying open the entire time. And Miron rose to the challenge of keeping us open, of being flexible, of making sure that we were still able to meet our members' needs and our staff needs. We did not necessarily build this building to grow membership. We built this building because we needed to. We needed to remain downtown. We needed to serve people on this side of the community. But what happened was we had almost a 40% increase in membership and a 77% increase in use of this facility over our old facility.
Can you measure the impact that this YMCA has had on this community?
Oh, absolutely. I think that it goes back to their early planning stages, that in order for us to realize, to expand our missions, our programs and services, for us to improve our sustainability as an organization and to impact lives, we were going to have to do something. And as we look at fast forward today and to where we're in this beautiful facility now, we've been able to realize a lot of those impacts. Membership has grown significantly since we've opened. We're seeing utilization of 30 to 40% greater than any time in our history. Our number of new people that have joined, we've gained over 1,100 new units of membership since we opened June of 2020. Our market feasibility study said that we could expect 329, so we're far outpacing that. Our opportunity to expand our programs has been a result of this. But I think more importantly, what our key stakeholders in our community, our donors, were most adamant about is how can we collaborate with more organizations like the Boys and Girls Club, the Department of Veteran Affairs, healthcare, education, so that we can effectively serve more people and have this catalytic impact of reaching more folks. And we've been able to do that as a result of this new asset.
Miron has always had a close relationship with the YMCA. They've always had senior level managers on our boards of directors. In fact, one of the former owners of Miron Construction was on the selection committee when they hired me as the executive director of the Neenah Menasha YMCA in 1994. The CFO of Miron is currently on the secretary of our board of directors. And in fact, the current president and CEO has led our annual United Way campaigns now for a number of years.
The first time you walked into the Greenville Y, when you added the pool, the gym, and that stuff, what was your first reaction, and what was the reaction of your members?
My first reaction was that we accomplished exactly what we hoped for. Our dream came to reality. And it was amazing to see the excitement in the eyes of our staff members and our participants, especially the children that walked into those YMCA the first time.
But you welcome them into this building and their eyes just light up and they smile and they just can't believe that this is their Y. Probably one of my favorite stories that our membership director told me was a member walked in and said, "I can't believe I'm in Oshkosh."
Just feeling blessed. To have this type of world-class asset in a community of our size, we're so incredibly fortunate.